forechecking to me is all for one and one for all. It's very collaborative. It takes 5 people doing it. And in this chapter, I talk about lots of the reads and small things that make it work. Again, forechecking is hard work. It's anticipation. It's skating, not skiing. Those are the facts that make it work. One of the chapters I want to talk about this morning is Forecheck Smart, for all and all for one. To me, forechecking, if it's collaborative and collective, you've got a chance to be successful. But it really takes 5 men to be effective. It's not effective without all 5 players being involved in it. If you look at all forechecking systems that are commonly used in hockey, 3 things in common. They all have 3 layers of support. Every forechecking system, at the moment of when they confront the attack, you'll see that there's usually 3 layers of pressure, and that really is important. To be effective in forechecking, I can't stress enough how much it's important to, you've got to read the opposition, but you've also got to read your teammates, because if you don't, you're going to find there'll be some hesitation, some duplication, and then you won't be effective. And it's really frustrating when that happens. So it does take that ability to read each other as much as you read the opposition. Obviously, when you're talking about forechecking, the word anticipation has to come up. And without a doubt, that ability to be one play ahead with your vision and your thinking is really, really critical. And so always you talk about anticipation. That's getting your eyes up as you enter the zone, trying to figure out what the puck carrier's intentions might be. And really important to get first F1 pressure is really, really important to the forecheck. One thing I always talk about when I talk about forechecking, and in the book about this, the length of the first pass often tells you whether you can pressure it yourself if you're F1, or do you have to get replacement? Somebody else is closer, so they move and pressure, and you recover and replace. And that's an important aspect of forechecking: pressure, recover, replace. And the length of the pass often determines that aspect of the forecheck. If you look at the first layer, F1, any forechecking system, you want to stop the puck. You want to stop the puck carrier or stop the puck. Obviously, it's both sometimes, but you want to get enough quick pressure to stop the puck. So a couple of things that are important: skate, don't ski. Move your feet. You won't always create a turnover or strip the man from the puck, obviously, but you have to measure forechecking from the point of view of hurries. If you make the other team hurry their first play, there's a pretty good chance it might be a bad pass. It might be an inaccurate pass. You're forcing the puck carrier's eyes down if you're there quick. And anytime you can get that first man with the puck on the puck, you get the puck carrier's eyes down, you have a chance to create that turnover, that loose puck you're looking for. Obviously, when you talk about F1, angling, use of stick, those are important aspects, and I do talk about that. The second layer of the forecheck, no matter what system you use, one important thing is don't be late. If you're late to the party, that first layer gets really frustrated. You know, they've forced a first play. It's not a great pass, whatever, but if you're late, F2 or second layer, that's a real problem, because anytime you give time to the opposition on the breakout, they're going to make a good play. So if F1's got hip pocket pressure, in other words, he's right on that guy's tail, the second layer's got to tighten their gaps up and close up a little bit, because you're anticipating he's got this guy in trouble. This guy's not going to have a good play, and I'm going to jump on that first pass possibly. So that's really, really important. And again, anticipation. Sometimes the puck carrier's last look is where he's going to pass the puck. So always be alert to that. Again, move your feet, and always try to be moving as the pass is made, not after the pass. It doesn't seem like much, but if you're moving as the pass is being made, you'll get there more often and you'll be effective. If you're always moving after the pass is being made, that second or two difference usually causes the breakout to be able to make a quality exit pass, and suddenly you're not going to get it done. The third layer of the forecheck, it's really important. That usually involves some defenseman, could be a forward as well there, but you got to move up ice, follow the attack, follow that. If it's a shoot in, if the puck gets deep, you got to follow it up. And it's often termed pre-pinch position. I like to call it pre-pressure position. So you're up in a pre-pressure position inside the blue line. Again, you're anticipating, you're trying to read what that first pass might be or the second pass might be. And you're getting ready to move your feet and jump as quick as you can. You always, in the third layer, have to check, do you have cover? If you're going to jump up and actively participate in the forecheck, do you have that cover you need? So you always got to check the inside of the ice. Is there, for example, a high forward? Is your partner slid across for you? So you have to be alert that you have cover. And then by being up in pre-pressure position, if that man you're pressuring chips the puck off the boards behind you into the neutral zone, because you're up quick and close, you can legally eliminate the man. And that's important. Yes, you're trapped, but if you can legally eliminate the other man, everything is pretty good. So forechecking to me is all for one and one for all. It's very forechecking to me is all for one and one for all. It's very collaborative. It takes 5 people doing it. And in this chapter, I talk about lots of the reads and small things that make it work. Again, forechecking is hard work. It's anticipation. It's skating, not skiing. Those are the facts that make it work. And in this chapter, I talk about lots of the reads and small things that make it work. Again, forechecking is hard work. It's anticipation. It's skating, not skiing. Those are the facts that make it work.